If I had to describe the Purewell in one word, I'd probably say versatile.
Unique.
Durable.
Robust.
Strong.
We've been using the Purewell Variheat since it was first released in 2005. Previous to that, we were using its predecessor, the Purewell, and then the Purewell Classic.
We've been using the Hamworthy Purewell Variheat for about the last 9 or 10 years.
For the last 8 to 9 years.
For the last 13 years since its introduction. The Purewell Variheat we tend to use on older systems in schools and colleges and churches and buildings of that nature, where we can't guarantee the water quality of them.
We don't do a lot of new build, so it's mainly hospitals and hotels.
They're very useful when we're trying to replace atmospheric boilers.
And systems where it requires a more durable boiler for old pipe work.
The Variheat benefits from large waterways. I believe they're in excess of 20 mil. Most other products on the market range from sort of 1, 2 to maybe 3 millimeters, so they clog up very easily. The Variheats, you can literally run soup through them. The large waterways are, I would say, one of their greatest benefits.
The large waterways on the Variheat allow us to fit to older systems and without having to worry about debris that might be in them.
The low flue outlet on the back of the boiler is really helpful because a lot of these old boiler rooms have got a fairly low ceiling height, and to be able to get off the bottom of a boiler, not coming out the top, is a real bonus for the flue man.
The 10-year warranty on the Variheat is a definite advantage. It allows us to fit and forget from an installation point of view.
I can go to the client, give them reassurance that the boiler's going to be around for a while.
For us as an installer, it gives us peace of mind, and it also shows that the manufacturers have got confidence in their product.
Knowing that they have a 10-year warranty is just a fringe benefit really, that shows that the manufacturer also has faith in their equipment.
We find that we can get quite a bit of boiler power into a small plant room. We can perhaps get 360 kilowatts in a 8-foot by 8-foot plant room, and it tends to help us because we've got ever decreasing plant room sizes.
They're really easy to take apart and they go together equally well.
Some of these boiler rooms are 2 floors down in a cellar, you know, where they used to have an old coal boiler or something like that. To be able to take them apart and get them down small, narrow staircases is a great help.
The Purewell Variheat is a very easy boiler to work on because all the components are on top of the product, and so this leads to easy access either from the side or the front if they're in a bank.
Once the covers are off, you can literally break them down by standing over them. You don't need a lot of room in front of them, which is helpful in tight plant rooms.
One of the challenges we had was the customer was very happy with the product, so we had to be careful of the changes that we made. On the Purewell Variheat Mark II, I like the spark ignition system that we've developed. We've reduced the number of parts on this system and made it easier to service. We introduced hooks into the front control cover to reduce the number of fixings that held the cover in place to make it easier to service.
The boiler controls are updated due to the technology and the fact that the new system is 3 generations ahead of the old system. So the old LMU was very limited in its expansion. The new Purewell Variheat Mark II control system has the LMS14 platform, part of the Albatross 2 family. This has built-in cascade management. It's also vertically integrated into other Siemens products, so it allows for room controls, boiler management systems and other heat sources.
You're going down a staircase that's barely big enough to get a man down. Yeah, it's been a great help being able to take them to bits. It puts other boilers out of the frame.
I believe they're one of the last remaining cast iron boilers on the market. The heat exchangers haven't changed a lot in 30 or 40 years. They are essentially a bulletproof boiler.
We expect a good life out of it. It's not like what we might get from other manufacturers. We know it's going to last a long time.
We choose it because it really is the best boiler on the market.